my dear students. A warm welcome to our chemistry class. Today I think to discuss about block, period and groups. These are the classifications based on the subshell electronic configuration. This is the figure of modern periodic table. This classification is done based on the subshell electronic configuration. In this modern periodic table, there is 18 groups and 7 periods. Here there is 4 blocks: S block, D block, P block and F block. S blocks are first and second group, D block 3 to 12 groups, P block 13 to 18 groups and F block is just below the periodic table. It is represented in 2 separate rows. Next we can discuss about block and period. Block, it is classification based on the subshell electronic configuration. There is 4 blocks S, P, D and F. Then this block is determined by the name of subshells. That is, the name of block is same as the name of subshell in which last electron is added. For example, beryllium. Atomic number 4. This can be written in short form as helium in square bracket, then 2s2. Look here, last electron is added in which subshell? That is S subshell. Therefore, block is S. Block of beryllium is S. Then another example, that is chlorine. Atomic number 17. This can be written in short form as neon. We know neon having atomic number 10. Then the remaining is 7 electron. Then 3s2, 3p5. Here last electron is filled in P subshell. Therefore, block is P. Okay. Next example is iron 26. This can be written in short form by using argon. Ar. Then next electron is added to 4s2. Then 3d6. Here last electron is added to D subshell. Therefore, this block is D block. Again, the name of block is same as the name of subshell in which last electron is added. Next, we can discuss about period number of an element. Period number is equal to largest shell number or outermost shell number. Here, in this example, the largest shell number is 2. Therefore, period number of beryllium is 2. Period number of beryllium is 2. The next case, in the case of chlorine, the largest shell number is 3 or outermost shell number is 3. Here, period number is 3. Next, in the case of iron, the largest shell number is 4. That is, outermost shell is 4th shell. Therefore, period is 4. That is, block and period is easily determined. In block, the name of block is same as the name of subshell in which last electron is added. Then period number is largest shell number. Do you follow me? Next is the determination of group. Group can be easily determined by knowing block. We already discussed about the method to know block. For example, in the case of sodium, we know its atomic number is 11. This can be written as neon 3s1. To determine group, here we know it is S block. For S block elements, the group number is equal to the number of electrons in last S subshell. Here we know it is S block. How many electrons are there? Yes, only one electron. Therefore, the group number of sodium is 1. Okay? Next, another example, that is calcium, having atomic number 20. This can be written as argon 4s2. Here, last electron is filled in S subshell. Therefore, block is S. For S block elements, group number is equal to the number of electrons in last S subshell. Here, last S subshell consists of 2 electrons. Therefore, group number is 2. In short, for S block elements, group number is equal to the number of electrons in the last S subshell. That is, for S block elements, the group number may be 1 or 2 because S can accommodate only 1 or 2 electrons. Next is the determination of group number of P block elements. We know P block means last electron is filled in P subshell. To determine the group number of P block elements, just add 12 to the number of electrons in last P subshell. For an example, aluminium, atomic number 13. Aluminium atomic number 13. This can be written in short form as neon, then 3s2, 3p1. Here aluminium is P block element because last electron is added to P subshell. The method to determine the group number of P block elements is just add 12 to the number of electrons in P subshell. We know number of electrons in P subshell is only 1. Then add 12. Therefore, 13 is the group number of aluminium. The number 12 is coming from, we know in periodic table, P block starts after 12 groups. This number is 12. Therefore, here group number is 1 plus 12 equal to 13. Then another example, argon 18. Here 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. We don't write in short form because argon is already a noble gas. Here it is P block element because last electron is filled in P subshell. How many electrons are there? 6 electrons. To get the group number of argon, we must add 12. Therefore, 6 plus 12, that is equal to 18. That is, argon is in 18th group. That is, group number is equal to, that is, group number of P block element is equal to the number of electrons in P subshell, last P subshell plus 12. Okay. For D block elements, the group number is equal to the number of electrons, that is the number of electrons in D subshell and the electrons in S subshell. That is, for example, manganese 25. Here, the subshell electronic configuration is argon 4s2 3d 5. We know it is D block element because last electron is added to D subshell. For D block elements, the group number is equal to the number of electrons in outermost S subshell plus the number of electrons in preceding D subshell. That is the sum of electrons of D and S. Here 5 plus 2, that is equal to 7th group. Again another example, chromium atomic number 24. Here argon 4s1 3d 5. Here the outermost S subshell consists of 1 electron, then preceding D subshell consists of 5 electrons. Therefore, the group number is equal to 5 plus 1, that is 6th group. In D block elements, the group number is equal to the sum of electrons in outermost S subshell and the electrons in preceding D subshell. Preceding means penultimate D subshell. Do you follow me? Let us conclude our topic of block, period number and group. I think you get a clear idea about this topic. A homework for you, that is, write the block, period and group of the elements having atomic number 1 to 30. Then, thank you.